Hello, I'm the Crafter Lost in Time, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Monster Book of Monsters from the Harry Potter series. Is a cardboard book box. I'd honestly suggest one that's larger than this, but this is all I could find. A rounded piece of styrofoam. Like I said, I suggest a larger book box because these are hard to find any smaller than this, and you're going to have to cut it down. A piece of faux fur, or two. Doll eyes, paper clay, a hot glue gun, some red felt, white, brown, and red paint, an X-Acto knife, a knife or scissors, and of course a paintbrush, a large paintbrush. Okay, first we're going to paint the pages of our book white, which I've already done. You can see here. Next, we're going to paint, I know it's already brown, but as you can see, we've gotten some white onto the binding of our book. So we're going to go ahead and paint the binding brown. Again, paint the cover brown where it's going to stick out from underneath the fur. We're actually going to use a little bit of a darker brown than what I originally selected. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. I'm going to very carefully go across the edge here. Try to get a color that's as close to your fur as possible. And I'm going to speed this up to try to save time. You're going to want to get around the outside edge, the edges of the outside of it here. like this, because some parts of it where you trim the fur is going to show right around the edges of the cardboard. So we're going to want to get some of the top edge too. And completely covered the entire bottom, because we're not putting fur on the bottom of the book. You can put fur on the bottom of your book if you want to, but I prefer not to, just in case you set it in something sticky or wet. That ought to do it. There you go. Step 1 complete. Next is the messy part. I'm going to take this, fit it down onto here. This is going to take a lot of cutting. This right here, this is why you want to take it off in thin flakes. It sticks to you like crazy. Like annoying styrofoam, but at least it doesn't come off in chunks and you get the shape you want. Just be very careful with your knife. You want it to be extremely sharp. Sharper the better. Okay, what you want is for it to be coming up at an angle like this, sharp angle, and then go back flat. This is where we're going to put the eyes. Then it smooths back down into the spine of the book. So we're going to actually need to smooth that down a little bit more. Put that down at a little bit more of an angle. And then we're going to hot glue it on. After we clean up our mess. Right? Next, we're going to glue our foam to our book. And hot glue it. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Next, we're going to take our fur. You want to make sure that you'll be able to pet your box going this way towards the opening. Going to align it as center as possible. Flip it upside down. Line it with the bottom of the spine. Lay a bead of glue right along the bottom of the spine right here.